Hey y'all, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you are new here or you've stumbled upon my page, I hope that you'll check me out and then consider hitting that subscribe button. While you're at it, you might as well hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video. I'm EBE and this is the Eve Effect. Alright you guys, so today's video is going to be another cute and fun video to shoot, and this is actually a tag video by my girl Lavishly Chi. If you are not following her, what are you doing? Girl, she gives all the vibes, and I swear that she is a comedian on the side, okay? That is definitely her side hustle. So if you're not already, please follow my girl Chi. She is definitely a vibe that you want to get with for 2024, okay? So just jumping right into the tag. So the tag is called Solo Dolos, and this basically means fragrances in my collection that are riding by themselves. There's no brother, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, stepdaddy on my sister's side, the pool guys, little sisters, sibling. There's nothing. They are riding by themselves. So onesies, twosies, this is just onesies, okay? So jumping right in, I want to talk about one of my absolute faves, and this is Blanche Bete from Liquids Imaginaires. You guys know what this thing does to me, and I know sometime this year I definitely will be repurchasing this fragrance. This is a beautiful, creamy, buttery smooth lactonic fragrance. You guys know what this does to me, but there's not another one in the collection so far that I just am vibing with that makes me want to buy another bottle. I did try Bloody Woods, and that was a bloody hell no, okay? Blanche Bete is the only one for me that was a knockout of the park fragrance, okay? Bloody Woods, absolutely not. But Blanche Bete, yes, yes, definitely yes. Tangerine Boy from Fleur. You guys know how much I was in love with this scent, okay? This was calling my name because you guys knew that I was fiending for afternoon swim. And I hate to even say it like this, but this served as a placeholder until I could get my hands on afternoon swim. And I don't mean that in a bad connotation. I mean that in a good way, actually, because when I don't want to spray that or don't want to grab for that, I can grab for this and still get the same effect. This is a beautiful citrusy, zesty, but this one has more of a woody tone, whereas afternoon swim leans more on the aquatic side. So I love how this one develops on the dry down. So it's not 100% the same as afternoon swim, but that opening, they are very, very similar to me. And it just satisfied that itch that I had when I was missing that fragrance in my collection. But Tangerine Boy from Fleur is really the only one that was a standout for me. I want to say Missing Person is another popular one, but I mean, it didn't do enough for me to want to buy a bottle. This one definitely had to come into my collection again because it served a purpose. But beyond that, I'm still in love with this scent. Blonde Amber from Clive Christian. How many times can I count the ways that this just touches my heart, my soul, my everything? Y'all know I've been talking your head off about this gorgeous, ambery, woody, slightly honeyed fragrance, and I cannot get enough. I cannot get enough. Y'all, I was fiending for this. I had a sample of this before it even launched, and I love at first sniff, love at first wear, love at first everything. I am in love, okay? I'm gonna stop raving about this because I'm sure you're tired of hearing me rave about it, but this is the only one from Clive Christian that I have in my collection. Because who's gonna pay $500+ for multiple Clive Christian bottles in their collection? Not me. Now, I didn't pay $550 for this one, but it's just the principle of it all, okay? It's a principle of it all. Now, there are a few other Clive Christian fragrances that I have got my nose on that I do enjoy, but I am not moved to pull the trigger. But this one had me at hello, so I had to get it. I had to get it. Lamar from Kajal. Now this is your pineapple woody scent, and you guys, if I'm being honest, I was definitely underwhelmed when I first got this, but I think this sitting and macerating a bit more has definitely turned me to the other side. I absolutely love this scent now, and I cannot wait to just get more wears of this. I did wear this about a few days ago, and I got my whole entire life. Now, I know there are a few other popular scents from this house, but nothing that I've just really been intrigued to want to explore. This one was very popular about a couple years ago, and so this one definitely was on my radar. I had to get it. Like I said, when I got it initially, I was a little underwhelmed, but now it has changed for me. So maybe I will revisit this house and see what else will possibly tickle my fancy. But Lamar, honey, riding solo. Another 13 from Le Labo. Can you believe it? Y'all know how much I love this. I talk about this all the freaking time, so I won't talk your hair off again about it, but this is my Ambroxan beauty that I just cannot get enough of. And if I had to say a list of lifers, this is it. Obviously this is a lifer for me. This is my second bottle of this fragrance, but this is the only one from the house that I have. And so I want to say it's in September. I think it's September or October where they do the full release of the city exclusives. Now there was one, I believe it was from Paris. Is it Paris? Whichever had the vanilla. There was a vanilla one and there was a tobacco one. I can't remember which cities those were exclusive to. I was interested in those and I was like this close to grabbing them, but I didn't. So for now, another 13 reigns supreme from the House of Le Labo for me, and I'm not mad about it. Milk Expressive from Commodity. Now you guys, when I say I truly love this scent, I am mesmerized by how this scent comes across when you spray it. When you smell it from the nozzle, when I wear it on my body, it is so smooth. There's nothing screechy about this. So to me, I get more of a cashmerian type of milky, marshmallowy vibe, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and I just, oh, I love how this plays and emits off of my body. I love it. Now I've had this since the December of 2022. I remember when I got this in December 2022, but I had a travel spray as well that I ran through so fast, but I knew I had to get the bottle, and for whatever reason, I've been so stuck on this one. I haven't really wanted to venture out and buy another bottle of anything else in the house. I've smelled a couple of others and I liked it, but again, this one had me in a chokehold. And so yeah, for now, this is the Lone Ranger from Commodity, but I definitely think I'm going to explore the rest of the line for 2024. Santal Austral from Maison Premiere. Now you guys, I did a video where I kind of went through a bunch of samples from this house, but this one stole the show for me. And of course, this is a sandalwood fragrance that is so buttery smooth. I cannot reiterate that enough. The smoothness of this fragrance is impeccable, okay? The sandalwood, the vanilla, it is a gorgeous fragrance. Now there's another one, I think it's Encens Suave, that I was mesmerized by. And they have a new one, I think it's Vanilla Power or Vanilla Powder, something vanilla. I have not sniffed that one, but I do want to try that one out. But for now, Santal Austral is the star of the entire collection from Maison Premiere. I said what I said, okay? I said what I said. This is the star fragrance for me. Until I get my nose on the new vanilla scent. And you know what? I do need to revisit the entire line because there were a couple of others that did intrigue me. But again, I just knew I had to get my hands on a full-size bottle of this one because it's sandalwood and vanilla and it just does things for your girl. So Santal Austral is my only one, but that might not last too much longer for 2024. Perfect Intense from Marc Jacobs. Now, if this was like, I'm gonna say 15 years ago, this would not be the case because I was a Marc Jacobs girl, okay? I had Daisy, I had Daisy's sister, Daisy's cousin. I had all of the Marc Jacobs releases, and I just kind of grew out of the entire range, the entire collection, but I definitely do appreciate how wonderful the scents from Marc Jacobs is. I do enjoy this one. Will I repurchase after this one? I don't know, because I've been hanging stalled in this level for a minute, but this one is very nutty. So if you're not a fan of nutty fragrances, I don't think that you'll like this. There is like a floral tone in here. I can't really quite pick that up. Maybe it's a yellow or white floral in here. But overall, the nuttiness is the most prominent factor in this fragrance. And there is some woody, like sandalwood creaminess on the undertone. So if you're not a fan of any of that, then you may not like this. But I definitely think that this is a great designer option, especially if you want to save some coin and not necessarily splurge on a niche fragrance. But yeah, this is my only one from Marc Jacobs as of today. But back in the day, honey, I was a Marc Jacobs stan. Fire at Will from Javoy. Now, this is a vanilla fragrance to me that just gives me all kinds of happy-go-lucky good vibes. This is my rainbows and butterflies and sunshine in a bottle. This is a vanilla fragrance that isn't super thick, super syrupy, or anything like that. This is more on the brighter side. It has a note of mimosa in it, which gives it like a bubbly, fresher nature, and I absolutely love that about this fragrance. Now, there was another one in this line, Remember Me. Remember Me is also really nice, really pretty, and it has a vanillic undertone to it as well. But Remember Me, on the dry down of that fragrance, it kind of gave me, to me, it smelled like baby throw up, but in a good way. It smelled like baby throw up in a good way. But I didn't know if I wanted to walk around smelling like baby throw up. But I do want to go back and revisit that one because that's what I got when I was testing out both of them. But Fire at Will between the two was the one I was leaning more towards, so I decided to pick that one up. But Remember Me, I do remember it being a really nice fragrance. It just reminded me of baby throw up, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hold off on that one. So I will revisit that for this year, but for now, Fire at Will is definitely rolling solo. So these are the onesies in my collection. They don't have a mate. They don't have anybody else to play with. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 more, but I wanted to cap it down to 10. Oh hell, I got 9, but I didn't want to make this video super long, but maybe this year we'll change that up and see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video. All right, so until the next time, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you Chi-Chi again for tagging me. I will definitely see you on the next one. Bye.